Hey yo, it's your boy Art here. You're watching Woke Culture K, and today we got When Inmates Escape. I'm gonna get right into these clips. Before I do, subscribe to the channel, like, comment, share the video. It helps me out a ton. It's greatly appreciated. I'm trying to get my subs up so I can get monetized, so I can continue doing this for you guys and keep getting better at it. Now let's get right into these clips.
Cuevas turning himself back into jail after being released by mistake. In April, he was sentenced to 25 years in prison for charges of drug trafficking, conspiracy to commit a felony, and illegal use of a phone. He was being held at the jail before being taken to prison. 9 days later, his file went through the jail's releasing area, and nobody caught the mistake.
Like, no one caught the fact that he was not being released, that he was supposed to be detained going to DOC.
Last week, an anonymous tipster told the jail he wasn't supposed to have been released.
Yo, you know what's crazy? You would think that doesn't happen that often, but just a few years that I was in prison and in jail, I seen that happen multiple times. So it happens a lot more than you think.
Dumbest/worst prison escape attempts ever. Kenneth Burnham was doing a few years in prison for burglary when he decided he had enough. As another inmate was about to be released on bond awaiting trial, Burnham took advantage of the light security and decided he would take that man's identity. He presented himself when the officers came to collect the lucky inmate, signed all the paperwork, and was just minutes away from freedom. There was just one problem. The inmate set for release, Glenn Taylor, was black, and Burnham was definitely not black. Prison officials quickly discovered the issue and Burnham's sentence was expanded because of his failed attempt to escape.
Yo, that's gotta suck, right? He didn't even get out the building and they gave him more time. That's terrible, bro. Oh man, that's terrible.
Your hands. Turn around, put them on the car. Do you have any weapons on you?
I'm hurt.
You're hurt?
Yeah.
Where's your partner at? Hey, grab him, blue hoodie. Blue hoodie. Don't move. You understand? Hey, go! Good? Stay with me, all right?
You're good. I'm hurt.
You're hurt? Where are you hurt? Talk to me. I got one detained. Alpha 41. Where's your buddy at? Inside? Or is that him there? Blue hoodie. Talk to me, man.
Let's
be honest.
Right there, yeah.
Hey, cuff him! Detain him! What's your name?
Campbell.
Campbell?
Yeah.
41, are there any outstanding?
I don't know yet.
You're good.
I get you, man. Hey,
I'm so hurt. I understand. I'm just so hurt
because
that
of
I'm not even.
Where are you hurt?
Everywhere.
All right.
It was the razor wire that got me.
Okay. All right. Let me get you EMS. Okay. What's his name?
That's what it's meant to do.
I call him Blue. I met him in jail.
Blue. Who's William Rutherford?
That guy.
The guy you were with?
I think, yeah. Because the other guy got caught.
All right. Yeah, the other guy.
The Bush.
Snitching in 4K, bro.
Yep. Hey, grab him, blue hoodie. Jagger.
The hoodie. Come here. Let me see your hands. Let me see your hands. Come over here.
Run, bro.
Run, bro. Let's go. Come over here. Put your hands right here. You got any weapons on you? Okay. Just go up here for. Were you with him over there?
Yo, that's when you know they're tired, bro. He didn't even try running from that motherfucker. He just turned around and gave himself up.
Hey, all right, just give us a second while we figure this out, okay?
41, are there any outstanding?
Hey, boy, you want to go? We're just figuring something. What's your name, bud? Huh? Lamont Taylor. Okay. Just sit tight for 1 second, okay, while we figure this out.
You have any injuries on you, dude? Nowhere? Did you go over the razor wire too? No? Okay. You got nothing. You don't need to be checked out? All right.
Appreciate it. My partner's over there.
Turn around for me.
Can y'all confirm that's his real name or no? Lamont Taylor Wilson.
Right, there you out with our regular Lamont.
Control, yes. Back on primary.
No, that is not. Okay. Lamon's your buddy. Who's my buddy?
I'll say 31 over there.
You know who Lamont is? Liking all your pictures on Facebook and stuff. This is Mr. Rutherford.
Yo, you know what's really crazy about this shit is they don't even have nothing to do. Like, these guys break out of prison. They got nowhere to go. They got nothing to do. Like, see, you know, it's like pointless to me. Then you go back to prison. Your life is done with. Like, you're done. You're going to sit in a box for years, man. If you hurt
We're watching
somebody,
a prison inmate escaping from his cell through the air vent. And he gives a thumbs up when he makes it through. It's the crazy, just released video of a prison break shot by the escapees themselves.
A frantic manhunt in Southern California after 3 inmates charged with violent crimes escaped an Orange County jail.
It happened in January 2016. What we didn't know then was the men had the nerve to document their escape on a cell phone that had been smuggled in.
We had a duffel bag and a backpack full of stuff.
The video was released by the lawyer for the ringleader, Hussein Nayeri. It's been skillfully edited. They even added their own musical score. The men sawed a leg off a bunk and then cut a hole in the air vent, allowing them to crawl inside the prison's interior walls. With the theme from Mission Impossible playing, you can see them using a ladder made from rope and bed sheets. One inmate proudly poses with his handiwork. Iron bars block their access to the roof, but one has been sawed through. They're out, finally making it to the roof. They're so cocky they take a moment to pose for another celebratory photo. They then rappelled down 5 stories using high-grade rope that they had somehow smuggled into the prison.
And I think it's gonna...
Once clear of the prison, the men abducted a cab driver and forced him to drive them north 400 miles to San Francisco, where they behaved more like tourists on a road trip than escaped fugitives.
Friday night in San Francisco.
In the video, they show off their hideout, a stolen van packed with bedding and supplies.
Water. Well, all the basics.
Their jaunt didn't last long. The men were captured after 8 days on the run and returned to prison.
yo, life on the run is terrible, man. Like, dudes don't even think it through. Like, life on the run is literally terrible. And nowadays, like, you can't get away for long, man. You're not going to get away for long. When I was a kid and I used to run from parole and probation and that and be hiding out, it's just terrible. It's terrible. It's no way to live. I never mind being on the run, like as an escaped, like murderer or something. They're going to be on your ass. You're going to be on your ass for real.
Breaking news out of Houston, where a prisoner has been recaptured after hours on the run. Officials say Joshua Nigel Thomas Sanders had escaped police custody to a courthouse after holding a woman at knife point.
More than 12 hours after sparking a massive search in downtown Houston, police captured 35-year-old Joshua Nigel Thomas Sanders. Police said a special unit known as the Violent Offenders Fugitive Task Force captured the escaped inmate who resisted.
And at that point, our officers and deputies deployed taser, and the suspect was then taken into custody. At this point, he is currently in a hospital.
Police also said they arrested 2 others on charges of hindering the apprehension of a suspect. Sanders' capture caps a day of searching by sea, by land, and in the air earlier Thursday afternoon, using drones and canine units on the ground. Sanders had been in court facing burglary and unlawful weapon possession charges. Harris County Sheriff's Office officials say after that appearance and while on his way back to jail, Sanders was able to escape custody, but didn't reveal how. Police say Sanders held an employee for the district attorney's office against her will in her car at knife point. Then, after escaping the courthouse, officials say he accosted her and got into her car. Police say the woman only drove a few feet away before she crashed into another vehicle. They say the woman held by Sanders was shaken up, but is okay.
Yo, you notice every one of these guys that escapes, they don't last, more than a couple hours. The lucky ones might go a couple weeks, but you don't never hear them going like a long period of time ever, man. And they're really ruining their life for that shit.
It started with a scream from a Clayton County inmate stuck inside a jail wall.
Yeah, Sheriff Levon Allen says that this man tried to escape through the HVAC system.
Sheriff Allen says that inmate busted a 24-year-old lock. And then,
Once you get into this door, now you're into the actual walls and the plumbing chase of the building. And this was where they were able to climb in, climb through, and then channel out to the other side.
the inmate made it all the way to here, where the HVAC system goes to the outside of the jail. Sheriff Allen plans to put new locks on plumbing chase doors like that one there to make it harder for inmates to try to pry them open with objects such as shanks.
Escape of a California Department of Corrections and Rehabilitation inmate from the Kern County Superior Courthouse in Delano. At around 10:45 a.m., 34-year-old Cesar Hernandez escaped from the van he was being transported in and remains on the loose. Hernandez was sentenced to 25 years to life with the possibility of parole for first-degree murder in Los Angeles County and was at the courthouse for allegedly making a weapon while imprisoned at Kern Valley State Prison. Schools were put on lockdown as a precaution, but one local parent, Karen Gomez, says she doesn't have any major worries. Also searching backyards and cars. However, there are currently no leads on Hernandez's whereabouts. So far, law enforcement has only found the chains used to restrain him in an alley near where he escaped. Hernandez was last seen in an orange jumpsuit, white shoes, and a white shirt. Anyone with information is urged to call 911 and stay vigilant as he's considered dangerous.
What the fuck does that mean? Stay vigilant. Stay vigilant and call 911. Bro, how did police not hear that? Like, goddamn. Hey, stop him. I wonder how far he made it before he got caught, man. Does anybody know? Drop it in the comments.
An inmate who had only a few months left to serve before escaping from prison is now looking at decades behind bars. Kendrick Huffman is the person that you see on your screen. The 21-year-old escaped the Central Mississippi Correctional Facility in Pearl August 25th of last year. He was serving the last 4 months of a 7-year sentence for aggravated assault. Investigators said that Huffman broke into a nearby home and held the homeowner at gunpoint for hours. Authorities said Huffman stole a vehicle from the home and at some point rammed a law enforcement vehicle at a roadblock before running away. Huffman is sentenced to 60 years for 2 counts of kidnapping. He'll serve 40 of those years of the sentence with 20 suspended.
Yo, that shit makes me sick for that kid, yo. Can you imagine how he feels, man? Why would you do that? You know what's crazy, though? I seen so many guys do shit like that, man. Not out of the jail, but from work release. Like, we'd be in the work center, and they'll call their girl and get a fight on the phone with their girl, and then take off. And, like, these guys would be on their way out. They would be, like, you know, a couple weeks away from going home or whatever, and take off because of their girl. Fucking dummies, bro.
How did Danilo Cavalcante avoid state police for 13 days? After breaking out of jail on August 31st by quite literally climbing up the wall, Danilo broke into a house, found a bag with a razor in it, and used it to shave and change his appearance. Over the next few days, Cavalcante broke into a house and was also cited twice. All of this had happened within the search perimeter that was set up, so police thought that they were closing in, but they were wrong. On September 4th, Cavalcante was spotted near Longwood Gardens, which was well outside the search perimeter. Because of this massive search, Cavalcante was very careful on how he moved. He was only moving at night, sleeping during the day, drinking from nearby streams, and breaking into houses for food. Although at one point he did go 3 days without any food. He stole a white Ford Transit shortly after being spotted at Longwood Gardens, drove north, and was breaking into houses, and one of them caught him on the doorbell camera. On September 11th, he stole a rifle from somebody's home, although the homeowner almost did catch him firing several shots of his pistol at Cavalcante. However, they all missed. Several hours later, a DEA plane that was part of the search picked up a heat signal in the woods nearby, and at 8 a.m. on September 12th, the authorities moved in. And it was a police dog named Yoda that had actually caught Cavalcante, where he was then swiftly transported to a maximum security prison where he will serve a life sentence.
That happened, like about 2 hours away from where I'm at. I'm in Scranton, PA. That happened in Philly, or Chester, I think.
They probably,
He's sick right now.
Yep.
He is sick right now.
Yeah, that was like, we got a house thing. Exactly.
Bro, grand larceny and burglary, like, come on, dog. And you escape, hiding in the woods. Like, why would you want to escape to hide in the woods?
I stand there and took the man like that out of there. I don't active on scale. Shipping on butt ass, I'm a fast shipping.
Strip him down, butt ass naked. You hear him?
Get him. Wait, five o'clock.
This is the full clip of, they showed a short clip of this earlier in the news thing, but this is the whole video of the self video. Yo, can you imagine seeing that shit? That'd be crazy, right?
Let's go. Here's the night.
Oh, they're right on his ass. He got away too. He didn't even get caught right there. He got away. Look at that fat fuck. Can't even jump the fence, bro. What are they doing being a cop? You can't jump a fence, bro? All it took was a fucking fence for him to get away. Oh, man.
You lost him, man. Oh, you getting fired. He lost him, y'all. Where's the backup?
You're getting fired, boy.
He lost the inmate, y'all.
They coming, bro. Bro, they coming, bro. Run, keep running.
Yeah.
Smith County inmate who escaped from a transport van is back in custody tonight. Our Jesus Martinez joins us in studio. Jesus, you've been covering this story all day and spoke to a homeowner of one of the houses that inmate broke into.
Hey, good evening, Brendan. Yeah, this is video that shows how Timothy Chappelle is being arrested after jumping out of a window out of a transport van, running on foot, then jumping a fence, all while still being handcuffed. Now, after jumping that fence, he eventually broke into two homes by a nearby neighborhood.
Blessed that nothing happened to my nephew or my brother, and I'm just glad that somebody was here to watch over my house while I was at work.
DeAndre Miller's house was one of two homes on Wisteria Drive that got broken into by an escaped inmate.
Yeah, that's crazy, bro.
After 1 o'clock.
Got over as soon as my brother called me and let me know what's going on with the house.
No injuries were reported in both burglaries. This all started when Chappelle was being transported from the North Jail to the downtown Central Jail facility when he kicked the passenger side window and broke the barricade.
And the man, he just kicked the window out. It just ran. After that, while he tried to stop the car, and then he ended up in there farting. He jumped out. He couldn't catch him.
Henderson was inside Rockstar Nails with other guests like Ice Davis when they saw the whole thing unfold right in front of their eyes.
And he jumped out that van and was running. But we was just watching.
Eventually arrested after leaving one of those homes he broke into. And as Miller recommends, you should always watch your surroundings, something that probably left his family uninjured.
So it's always good to be.
That was funny.
On the run for more than 3 hours until a citizen recognized Daniel Douglas and told a Metro police officer. Douglas is then seen catapulting himself out of a dumpster about a block away from the Harris County Jail and then took off running. Video from Blackwood bail bonds shows the Metro officer in a hot foot pursuit on San Jacinto heading towards the I-10 overpass. Authorities say Douglas was taken into custody a short time later.
Hey, yo, guys, that's it for the clips today. I hope you enjoyed them. We'll see you again tomorrow. Peace.